Really not my day. Super duper annoying. Repair this drive. I don't want to do it right now. Guess I just won't record this stream. That's fine. Anytime. All right, let's go back to that same place that we still haven't been able to get past. Woohoo! I love it. Blinking more? Do I not blink enough? Can't do anything right. I don't know, 30 Seconds to Mars had that one song. It was kind of a banger. Find magic. Hello. Band has only one good song. I have bad news. I don't think having one good song makes them a good band. I never said that. Oh, good. My controller's not working. Love that. Hang on. What other things did you not like about Tron? Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Oh my god. Ah! I'm just gonna die again and start over. I don't want to use all my pills. Okay. Okay. There we go. Oop. Okay. Now let's just do that again. Call me Ave. I'm doing pretty good. I assume you're talking to me. You might be talking to somebody else, who knows? Where am I supposed to go? Okay. Unclear, I guess. I came up through there, right? Right. Oh, God. Let's go left. See what's around that corner. Yeah. Oh yeah, we already did this. Last night in a stream, the streamer held an auction of a mod's ass. I don't know what that means. Is it, are you, oh, that's how you switch your weapon. Isn't that trafficking? What am I not understanding about this? Ugh, these ones are so erratic. They're hard to predict. Ah! There we go. Nice. I don't know, Camden. I don't know. Probably Del Toro. Ari Aster, maybe? It kind of depends on, like, what the... Because the thing about, you know, oh, who would you have dinner with or whatever, is like, for what? There aren't, like, I would like to have dinner with a lot of these people because I think they're neat. I don't, I'm not a entertainment journalist, I don't think, really. I don't, I can't, oh my god! Ah! I can't think of, like, when I do meet people, in that context, like people, like, you know, industry professionals or whatever, I always have such a hard time coming up with stuff to say because, like, I know enough about their craft, you know. I don't know if there are any particular questions I would like to ask somebody like Robert Pattinson. I think he'd just be cool to hang out with. So, but yeah, I'd hang out with Del Toro. That sounds great if I had the opportunity. Yeah, definitely. Who else? I don't know. Rescue director. Favorite director, what petition they signed in 2007. Oh. Okay. You know what it was? It's just that I was getting a little too comfy. I was getting a little too big for my britches, and getting a little too overconfident in my abilities because so far, you know, the combat mechanism in Silent Hill is, you know, fairly basic, and it's pretty clear what the objective is, and I don't find that objective to be too terribly challenging, but I gotta focus more on what these bitches are doing. Okay, there. Yeah. But they're gonna come back up, it looks like. So I gotta get out of here right quick. I guess I should not go that way. Oops. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Carlos has it. Yeah, I love Cormac McCarthy's writing, but would a conversation with him be fun? Right, exactly. Probably not. He was like a huge weirdo. And especially because like I'm not a total like death of the author type person, but I do think that like I don't think that I'd be further enlightened on you know, on somebody's work because I met them. You know what I mean? I mean, like I have heard you know, industry professionals have told me interesting things and given me good insight into the industry in general. Those are the conversations that you like. I'd love to have conversations with, you know, somebody like Robert Pattinson about the aftermath of his Twilight experience and how that affected his career. Totally. Or like Del Toro and what kind of horror people are willing to greenlight, and the sort of pushback I know it's almost, you know, certainly the case that he's gotten pushback from studios about what kind of stuff that they want him to make or what he's had to make first before, you know, that kind of stuff. Yeah. A huge weirdo. I'd find some camaraderie with him. I think he'd detect that in you and thwart it. He was a misanthrope, Cormac McCarthy. He was an interesting guy, but not friendly at all. I don't know what to do. Maybe let's just go down here and fuck again. Okay. Fine. Is there another one behind me? What the fuck? No. Where am I? Oh, there is. Okay, then. Oh, it's because they came back to life, I think. Okay. Let's kill this one again and then go around where she was at. Ah! Okay. No, I'm not saying you're boring at all. Please don't misunderstand. But Cormac McCarthy strikes me as the kind of guy who, like, whatever your core insecurity is, he'd find it and make you feel bad about it. Herzog, Barda, Kugler. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Kugler seems cool. I'd hang out with him. Definitely. Have I read Lonesome Dove? I have. I've met Larry McMurtry. Lonesome Dove was my grandfather's favorite book. He loved that shit. I think it's fine, but it was a kind of a bonding point between me and him. I see Russ outside, like, doing crimes. So I'm gonna warn him away from the window here. 1 second. Get down. Idiot. Reminder that when James Franco asked Cormac McCarthy why he wrote Child of God, McCarthy told him, I don't know, some damn foolish thing. Yeah. Tracks. He is real for that. My favorite thing about Lonesome Dove is that Larry McMurtry very earnestly thought he was writing Blood Meridian. I have two editions of Lonesome Dove in my house. Didn't like that noise. And one of them McMurtry wrote the preface and it's like a page and a half long. And basically all he says is like, yeah, I don't know why everybody loves this book so much and thinks it's so romantic. I thought it was really, like, you know, harrowing and whatever. And I don't know why it's so popular. And that's the end of the preface. And I think that's very funny. Not a cursed family. Ooh. Yeah, the miniseries is good. Big fat recommend. In fact, McMurtry was so, like, disappointed with how Lonesome Dove was received that my understanding is that Comanche Moon, like, was basically written to, like, ruin everybody's perception of Lonesome Dove. Like he kills this, like, you know, a fan favorite character. And, like, you know, just kind of literally just to fuck with people because he was kind of a, you know, that's what I'm looking for, like a curmudgeon. Shit. No Clint Eastwood in Lonesome Dove. Lonesome Dove is Robert. Jesus fucking Christ. Russ, get down! Lonesome Dove is Robert Duvall. And, fuck, what's his name? He's so good. He's the agent in Men in Black who isn't Will Smith. I remember his name. Oh, shit. I'd have dinner with John Waters. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, yes, that's what I'm, yes. Tommy Lee Jones, yes. Don't be so mean to Russ. Whatever, man. Russ is such a big galoot. Like, he will not, he knows he's huge, you know? He knows that you're not going to be able to, or me at least. Lot can move him, but I'm not going to be able to move him if he doesn't want to be moved. So in order to get him to pay attention to what I'm saying, I need to make it plain that I'm very unhappy with him and that I disapprove. Because he's a very sweet boy. And he'll listen to you if you hurt his feelings a little bit. But otherwise, no. Hi, Spooky Teeth. Don't you let Russ become a bully. I'm trying. He's a bully material, you know. He's too sweet to ever actually be like a mean dog. But he's most certainly the kind of dog who likes to push boundaries and see what he can get away with, especially since he's still a puppy. A big puppy. You have a wood floor, get a really wide broom and shovelboard him around. He is the kind of dog that, like, he's such a lazy butt. And he's so flexible. He's super bendy, which Rita isn't. Rita's super stiff. She's always been a very stiff dog. So it's fun to have a bendy dog now. And I think, like, he's very much the kind of guy that you could, like, grab his front paws and just kind of drag him across the floor. Which I have done. When he's refused to move. Look how pretty this is. A gorgeous game. It's funny because, like, Silent Hill, especially like Silent Hill 2, like a couple of the Silent Hill games are like their sort of lo-fi-ness and mediocre graphics kind of add to it sometimes, you know? So it's interesting to see what they've done with this situation where, like, everything's going to look really pretty. You have all this, like, visual capabilities, so how are you going to use it instead of making things, you know, instead of relying on the vibe of, like, being kind of grungy and indistinct. I like it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. He does. He does need structure, but he is still a good boy. He's a good boy. Dogs are like toddlers, yeah. He's very much in toddler mode right now. He's nice to the other pets. Tommy is not a huge fan of Russ. She tolerates him, but he gets hissed at almost every single day because he's too big and he wants to play. But the way he in order to try and get a reaction out of the cat, he just goes over and, like, hits her with his big dumb foot. It's like the size of her head. And she really doesn't like that. I wouldn't like it either. I also love the grunge. Would I ever consider doing anything on Silent Hill 2? Probably not. I think it is kind of over discussed. As with many other things, I think Jacob Geller did it sooner and better than me. So whatever. For us, the kind of dog that will always find a way to be right in the way of where you need to go. Yes, he will look up at you like, what's wrong? It is very cute. Baby brother who's huge. Exactly. He does, it's a very Great Pyrenees thing to be kind of clingy. And, like, if he's walking with you, he heals very, very well, like just kind of naturally, and kind of in a sort of, I'm kind of surprised there aren't more Great Pyrenees seeing eye dogs, for this reason, because he positions himself such that he matches your pace and is right under your hand the whole time, so that you're touching him. It's very nice. But yeah, he does just like park himself right in your path, and he's fucking huge. He takes up the whole hallway. So it's like, if he decides to do that, it's too bad for you. Is he a chonkler? No, he's gained some weight since we got him, which is good, because when we got him, he was quite skinny. I think partially because he's young and partially because he was, on the street for who knows how long. Probably no more than a week is my guess. He's a pretty friendly guy. But no, he's just big. he's like wolf sized, when how like startling it is when you see a photo of a wolf next to a normal dog and you're like, oh shit, wolves are fucking huge. It's easy to forget how huge wolves are, and Russ is a wolf sized animal. Not in the way I am the way. Yeah. Yep. Do Great Pyrenees train well? Yes. Yes, they do. Very smart dogs. Very eager to please. I know that the process is a little bit different if you're actually buying them as a livestock guardian, which a lot of people in my area do. So it's, similar to like border collies. There's a little bit of a process, and this is the sort of filtration device that sends a lot of Great Pyrenees to new homes, that people will get them and they just they're not that interested in the sheep, like a good Great Pyrenees gets really fucking attached to the sheep. Like the sheep become their pack, and they're they think humans are okay, but the sheep are really are really who they're bonded to, but because they're dogs, and dogs are kind of biased toward bonding with humans, that's it's not necessarily a great trait depending on what you want the dog for. But if you've got a Great Pyrenees that is just kind of in a normal dog fashion really attached to his people, they're fucking great dogs. They're super chill, super calm. Usually I've met one fucking crazy Great Pyrenees, but typically they're they're so big that everything they do kind of seems like it's in slow motion, so they're not like ultra hyper or overbearing or whatever. Russ is a really, really gentle dog, which is a great quality for a dog to have in general, but especially at his age, at 1, that's pretty impressive. So I think he'll be a good doggy. Very smart, but has zero interest in doing what we say. Yeah. I mean, not that it's necessarily more important that Russ fucking mind us, but especially out here, if there's a coyote outside or there's a skunk, he's already gotten skunked twice. He still kind of stinks from his last skunking. It's really, really important that he at least pause when we tell him not to do something. Ancestral hatred of cows. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm gonna look up a tutorial. Sorry. Whoops. Did you play the new Resident Evil? I would. I don't have anything against the new Resident Evil. I probably won't, just because I don't have any particular attachment to the series, and time is short. I think it's most well-trained species of dog. I mean, do you, like, be more specific. Because well-trained implies that they've already been trained. Do you mean the dog with the most potential? Okay, tutorial time. Boop, 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 boo. What do I even search? Silent Hill, F, Temple? Oh, with the most potential? It still depends on what you're like. If you're looking for a livestock guardian, probably Great Pyrenees. Although, I mean, no, I mean, still, even so, probably Great Pyrenees. Like, there are other dogs like those huge mastiffs that they breed in, like Tibetan mastiffs, or but then no, those are more guard dogs. But no, I mean, there's like there are some mastiffs that are bred literally to protect animals from bears. I don't need that much dog, you know. For livestock guardian, I'd go with the Great Pyrenees. For herding, I probably depends on what animal you're herding. If you're trying to herd sheep, you want a border collie. Although healers work well too. If you're trying to herd cows, definitely border collie, or I mean a healer. For any kind of military or police dog, Malinois is like, that's what they are absolutely bred for now. If for protection, like it's a good guard dog, any kind of shepherd breed, it's not hard to find a good guard dog. Yep, just depends on what you're looking for. I just want one that won't shit all over my plants. Good luck. One of the things that Russ has really irritated me with is I had some stuff growing in the garden, you know, some final like melons and that kind of thing, and he just like tore them out of the ground. It was really annoying. It's okay, he'll get over it. Fuck. No, I don't want the shrine. I want the... Nothing's wrong with Resident Evil. I just don't have a deep connection with it or anything. I don't have thoughts about Resident Evil. Okay. Let's just do Silent Hill walkthrough. F. Walkthrough. So that would be, if you're looking for just the smartest dog, bar none, probably Border Collies. Border Collies, like, they're weird. Some of those herding breeds are like on a, just like on a different plane of existence. They're kind of crazy, you know? Corridors. Yes, that's what I need. Okay. When you arrive in corridors, go north. In the far distance, you will see Fox Mask again. Disappears behind the door. I already did that. At east is dead end, so head west. As you start to go north, I already found the let's see, divine water. Yeah. Storage room key. I found the storage room key. To the right of the Hokura, there's a door you can look through that shows a sword. That's our goal for now. What? Huh? Investigate a strange object. Met with an altar. Interact with the altar. It becomes clear you're missing something. Yeah. Exit the room. Go back to the door. Mark the rectangle. This is the first building you came across where you heard a noise. Turn left, doll on top of the chest of drawers. I think we found that. We picked up a warning. A warning. That seems familiar. Don't believe the fox's words. Stay away from their western room. We already found that. We found the Inari sculpture, I'm pretty sure. I think, yep, we placed the, I got the Naginata. It's my new weapon. It's so cool. My lantern was smashed, correct. Doors will open, head to the sacred door. Pick up the red capsules, find where the voice is coming from. Okay, this is where we're at, I think. Hi, Babadook, you're back. If you had one triangle, what would you do with it? If I had a triangle, I don't know. I'd probably use it to measure something. You know, find something that I've been trying to like. You know, measure in relative terms, not in any kind of exact terms, and that's what I'd do. I don't know, or I'd hoard it, you know, and put it in a book or something so that I can pull it out later for when I need to measure something that that a triangle would help with. This is why I have so much shit. In the north, you'll find a small room where you can head in. Immediately on the left, there's a door to open for a bandage. I don't think I found that shit. Maybe I did. But I definitely found the Hawk Omamori. Leave the room, keep heading west, pick up the fine water from the storage. Hard stuff up. Step inside. Housemaid's note. I found that. Interact with the book on the shelf. Continue down the center of the library. Looks family physician's log. I found that. Go back to the center, head straight up and go to the end. Squeeze through the gap on the left where you'll hear a voice calling. I found research notes on Enmi Jogun Roku. I found the kudzu tea. Exit the room to the south and continue down the corridor and you'll come to a door. Go inside. Head for the altar and pick up a statue to get the stone orb. Okay, that's what we need to get. Let's see. All right. Okay, I think I got it. I think I understand. We need to go this direction and go back to that one place that is maybe a library and maybe it was just a series of connected rooms. I can't remember. Are you enjoying this game so far? Yeah. I don't think like I want to like this game, you know, and it's giving me no reasons to dislike it. I'm still not like it gets a B+ for monster design, you know, so far. But I can't imagine that that the kind of monster design it's shown so far is all it has to offer. That would be odd. Okay. Can I not? Shit. How do I get down there? Do I just not? I just can't get down there? That seems absurd, right? Yeah. Like, one of these things was a door that lets you through. And I'm fairly sure I don't have capsule case, documents, key items. I don't have the orb I need. Don't you hate it when you're missing an orb? But if I can't get through and get to where the orb is at, then I won't be able to get going to where I'm to. You know? Oh, look. Oh, there's clues. Interesting. Maybe I did get the orb. Does that sound familiar to anybody? What are you supposed to do with the orb? Cultural appropriation and appreciation. Cultural appropriation is when you weren't invited to do something. That's it. Cultural appreciation is when you go to places where you're invited. That's it. And you can, that can happen culturally, like in you know, like cultural events, you're supposed to go to those, you know? But like, don't be expected to be invited to somebody's personal thing. But if somebody does invite you to their personal thing, they're like, when I was in high school, I invited a bunch of friends to my quinceañera, right? That's, you know, I invited them. It's fine. I do need the orb. I did not get it. What the fuck? What do I do? Shit. Every time a video game has me wandering aimlessly and losing all sense of the plot and tone and overall vibe, I deduct half a star. I give a significant amount of leeway for personal idiocy. I think I probably should have found this orb. I literally don't know what to do I don't know what to do here. I need to get back to this spot and I can't. Maybe, hang on, because this is pretty late. In the walkthrough, I mean. Okay, let's go back to the other side, the other wing of this place, and find the library and follow the actually follow the directions, maybe. There's a did I soft lock my? I hope not. There's no way. There's no way, right? Like they would have accounted for this contingency for somebody just walking past a key item. No way. Not possible. Babadook, if you go to the Morbid Noob YouTube page, there's a secret little Discord invite there that you may have without giving me $3 on Patreon. It's in the description, in the about section. God, the sound design in these games is so good. Uh-oh. Oh, Lord. Ah! Ha! Okay. I think this is where I'm supposed to be. I think this is progress. A raid? Is that what's happening? I feel as if I'm the wrong person to raid. I don't know anything about Twitch. I don't know what that means. Who is raiding me? Is this a good thing? You'll find yourself in the library. Yes. Continue west. Wait, no. Go to the open door on the right, interact with it, step inside, you'll find yourself in a library, turn right from the entrance, take the first right, look for the paper by the candle, housemaid's note, I already found that, go to the left, immediately opposite where you got the housemaid's note, interact with the book on the shelf. Okay. Rated my channel with their viewers. Oh, that's very sweet. Hello. I see no, that's interesting. I see no increase on like my viewer count, but that might just be OBS not properly processing anything ever. Too far away, they speed up, so they're always close, and yeah, all the anxiety, yes. And the way they yeah, and the faster you run away from them, the faster they go too. Like they actually chase you down. So it's there actually is some anxiety involved in like just turning your back and fleeing. You'll try to do a Patreon contribution. I appreciate it. If you contribute, I will very much appreciate it. You do not need to. I always feel weird, I don't know, I always feel like I have to couch my language so that it doesn't seem like I'm fucking selling myself. Drop to follow to check you out another time. Gotta get up at 4 a.m. for work, but I'll be lurking. Have a great stream. Oh, thanks. Thanks, OG bot. You're a real one. Appreciate you. I'll follow you back as soon as I'm done doing whatever this is. I'm so I'm so irritated. We don't even have a shout out command. I have so many like little chicken shit chores I need to get done for stuff like Twitch. All that stuff that can, where it's like, it can wait. It wouldn't take that much time. It's not that like labor intensive or anything, but it can wait. Yet they're a bot. Suspicious. Bye, Carlos. Enjoy Creepshow. That's a great one to see in theaters. That's fun. Okay. So I went through the library. What now? Document on a table near it. On the right, there's a light. Go left first. Pick up the document. Family physician's log. Go to the book on the shelf. Family physician's log. Go back to the center. Head straight up. Go to the end. Squeeze through the gap on the left where you hear a voice calling you. Head east now along the library and straight for the pile of books on the floor, where you can collect the note. I already did that. Go left to the bench. Dried carcass. Red capsules. Already did that. As you exit, look to your left for a monster. Did that. Go down the small corridor that's blocked. Pick up arare from the floor on the right. Jesus fucking Christ. What? Exit the room to the south. What? This walkthrough makes it seem like it's just going to transport me from one wing of this temple to the other. This is really frustrating me. I think I am docking off some points from this game for putting me through this shit. Any autumnal or Halloweenish movie recs? Oh, that's gonna be Over the Garden Wall for you, my friend. The others are good, but if you're looking for autumnal vibes, that's it. You can't do better. Terrifier 2 is dope, though. That's one of my favorite movies. One of my favorite horror movies, at the very least. Okay, I'm gonna look up another walkthrough. This is driving me crazy. Silent Hill F Corridors walkthrough. Okay. Search for missing object. Already did that. Explore rooms. Prepare ahead of the fight. Okay. Okay. Take the corners to find some lore notes and items. Reach the end of the library. Be careful of ambushes. Return to the sacred door. Eventually you'll reach the end of the western temple to get a stone orb. Okay. Okay. The other walkthrough was just wrong. It just gave me the wrong part of the map. This will trigger a... Okay. Start there. Orb collected. Okay. Okay. All right. Wish these motherfuckers would stay dead. Alas, it is not to be. Ah! I have a lot of red books. Do I? Red is a really popular spine color for books. Because it's noticeable, I'm sure. It stands out. Orange, too. Okay. Babadook, just based off the vibes you've been emitting in your time here, you seem like exactly the kind of person Over the Garden Wall would hit for. It's super good. An art exhibition themed around that show? Oh, wow. That sounds great. You can, like, knock it out in one night, you know? I think it's crazy. It's 10 episodes, but each episode is like 20 minutes long. So it's like a long movie. And the amount of stuff they cram into it is just incredible. Like by episode 8, you're thinking, I don't understand how they're going to wrap this up. But they do it. Ah! Okay. Oop. Traveled to LA to visit family recently. That was one of the many strange encounters I had while there. Interesting enough, the gallery was right next to the Myers house from Halloween. Where was that exhibition? I was just in LA. I would have loved to go to that if it was, you know, that recent, but even then, like, I lived there until February. I'm kind of surprised I never heard of this Over the Garden Wall exhibition. That sounds terrific. Oh, yay, Frederick. Read your Good Boy review last night. So good. That last sentence legit snapped me out of my OCD spiral. Shit. Uh-oh. Oops. Tyree. Hell yeah. Yeah, I enjoyed writing that review. I think it's pretty good. And yeah, those were the things that movie made me think about. And I think that, you know, like, I think that I'm pretty inspired by this new wave of, like, micro budget filmmaking. And Good Boy especially just seems like such a fuck you to the idea that that the only way that like the only way to make a good movie is to make it as efficiently as possible, and also to sell it as being some kind of, like, spectacle. Good Boy is not a spectacular movie, you know what I mean? It's just an honest movie. Like, it's assuming that people are gonna be interested in seeing a relationship play out that is ancient. Like, it's you know, literally the oldest relationship humans have with any animals with dogs. They're super important to us. We kind of evolved together as species. And it's like that movie is such a is doing such an honor to that relationship, you know, in a way that isn't, like, I don't know, smarmy or, like, self-important. I find it very inspiring, and I think that, like, it's doing what art is supposed to fucking do, you know? Like, it's putting you in a it's making you look at life from a different perspective, and that's good. Sugarmint Gallery. I don't think I've ever heard of Sugarmint Gallery. Sugarmint? What? I did, like, a pretty good job going to museums in LA, I feel. How did I miss that one? Damn. Look, we've made progress. Look, divine water that we haven't found before. Hey, check it out. Hey, we're on the other side of that door. Look at this. It's a whole new spot. I literally just missed that gap in the wall. It was my fault. I am the idiot. MJT, what is MJT? Perhaps I didn't, if I have to ask what it is. I did, I'm a little, not upset necessarily, but, like, I would have liked to have been able to go to the Museum of Death again. I've been to the one in New Orleans and the one in LA, and the one in LA is just, like, leagues better. I've you know, again, sort of, like, regretful of my inability to come up with some kind of research project that would give me an excuse to It's still dolls though, man. To come up with a research project that would that's pretty spooky though. I like it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Run! Oh, run! Run! Oh my god! Ah! Oh, I don't like how they dance. What the fuck? No! Ah! Anyway, I wanted to come up with some kind of research project that would give me an excuse to go, like, to ask the Museum of Death if I could, like, dick around in their archives. And it just never happened. And it never happened because I just couldn't come up with an idea that would allow me to do that. Okay, we're going in the right direction. Let's go. Oh my god. Ah! Okay. Let me go to the end of this hall here. Ooh! Ah! Oh, come on. Come on. We're almost there. We're so close, I think. Yeah, I'm not scared of dolls either. I think that, you know, I think that may be part of the reason this isn't, the design isn't quite hitting for me. And that, yeah, anytime there's doll horror, I'm just never very impressed by it. I don't think dolls are scary. But these dolls are pretty good. I like, yeah, the movement is, that's hitting. That's creepy. Texas Prison Museum. Okay. I'll look at a wall of shivs. Shit. Yeah. Ooh! Faster! Does any inanimate object scare me? A good question. I hate houses. That's interesting. Houses is a good response. I don't know. I think everything's haunted, so. Do any inanimate objects scare me? I'll have to think about that. A bizarre monster that looks like a bunch of celluloid dolls intertwined. Each of these dolls was most likely some child's best friend to think it would appear like this in my nightmare. Totad. Yeah, I like the representation of what the dolls are doing in this game. But like that overrides, you know, the horror potential of it for me, and the fact that I don't think dolls are very scary, and I'm not frightened by by things that are dolls or dolls acting in unnatural that just doesn't scare me. But the symbolism is, you know, that's more important, I think. Yeah, the Jacob Geller haunted house video is a good one. Good. I'll be right back. I hear a commotion in the kitchen, and okay, hello. I was gonna say either there's an intruder in my home or the man has returned. He came over and waved at me, so. Impulsively wrote an 8-page narrative horror poem as a dialogue between a child and their house. Go to the Discord server and pop that in the poetry section. There's a poetry channel. I would very much like to read that. What makes a piece of art like a novel or a movie a classic, in your opinion? Broad applicability to, you know, human experience. Some art is made specifically for a particular time and place, and that's fine. That's what fashion is. Fashion is, you know, temporally specific art. But some pieces transcend that and stay relevant across centuries, and that's what makes them classics. I need this first aid kit quite badly. So let's get rid of these. I don't understand why that's the case. How is it the case that I don't like this system at all. Replace. Oh, let's just offer something. Doy. My day maybe but being read Coraline by my grandmother's child changed my brain chemistry. Yeah, I remember very distinctly reading Coraline as a child. It's a scary book. Disney movies seem to be a common source of lifelong long obsession with horror. It's because those early Disney movies are really actually quite frightening. Back when we didn't really... Oh my god, excuse me. Back when we didn't really we treated children as if they were just tiny adults, you know, and we weren't really concerned with traumatizing them. We were more concerned with art and its possibilities than we were with keeping kids mentally safe. I'm not saying anything about whether, you know, I don't know what's best or not for kids, but it just kind of is the case. So yeah, actually, I was as you know, if you listen to my podcast, me and Gus, I repetitively, just like almost compulsively watched the first maybe 4 or 5 Disney movies over and over and over again. So in order: Snow White, Pinocchio, Dumbo, Cinderella, Alice in Wonderland. Those 5 movies I watched all the fucking time. And every single one of them has, well, except Cinderella, every single one of them has some kind of like, you know, some kind of super weird sequence. And I think that was one of the first things that turned me on to horror. Yeah, Walrus and the Carpenter is messed up. It is. Pink elephants and Dumbo, really scary, really bizarre, you know. The like weird Bad Kid Island in Pinocchio, the forest sequence in Snow White. Yeah. I think traumatizing children with media made for them builds character. To be honest, I think it probably does build character, but I am so not qualified to say what kind of character building we should be focused on, I guess. I don't know. Like there are probably some things that kids, or at least certain kids, shouldn't be exposed to, right? But I still know. I still know. What? No. No, I don't want to do that. Why can't I just have 2 first aid kits? I don't understand. That's dumb. Let's just like go use these like corn puffs or whatever as an offering. Yeah, these look fairly worthless, so. Oh, I did see Roofman. Yeah. It was cute. There's a If you see it, you will see in the beginning production company pre-rolls. There's like 6 of them. You can tell that it's like the kind of movie that very good. It's the kind of movie that like somebody really wanted to make. Somebody got the rights to that story, and was just gonna make it no matter what, and had to get a whole bunch of production companies on board in order to do so. But yeah, I thought it was cute. It's a little weird. The pacing is a little odd, but it's like the kind of strange little movie that used to be a lot easier to make. So I'm glad it exists. It's also set in North Carolina, and I used to live in North Carolina, so that's kind of fun. Little North Carolina true story, you know. I love Tim Robinson. I think he's very funny. Uh-oh. Before I encounter this creature, I haven't seen Eddington. It just wasn't in theaters long enough. But I'm getting a new TV tomorrow, so I can stop having to watch everything on my tiny little dumbass TV. When we got here, we took the TV that my parents had, and it worked just fine for them for years and years and years. And then as soon as we got it, like within 5 months, the light panel on the right third of it, they didn't burn out, but they dimmed. So some of them burned out. So it was like all dark on the right third of the TV. And then a couple weeks later, the left third did the same thing, which is kind of better because it sort of looked like it was on purpose. It looked like it was doing this vignette thing. But it was, I can't stand like trying to watch something earnestly on a TV that is broken, you know, that is visually broken. Like I'm like that is where I will stand firm in my my movie nerddom, you know. I want to see the movie the way I'm supposed to see the movie. So I've been like putting off trying to watch anything on our tiny TV because I don't want to watch it on a tiny TV. It's not going to be the right experience. But I'm getting a new TV tomorrow. So then I will watch Eddington. MJT, weird mix between a parody of museums played deathly straight and a loving homage to them and to stuff in general. It's a huge museum filled with everything from mice on toast to a bestiary room with questionable information. So this sounds like kind of a... not exactly a rooftop garden with a real... Oh my god. How have I never heard of this? MJT. MJT. Fascinating. Okay, I gotta go there next time I'm in LA. MJT Museum. Museum of Jurassic Technology. I've never heard of this. What the fuck? Why is Atlas Obscura leading me astray? It sounds a little like a Meow Wolf kind of situation. A little bit. I love Meow Wolf. Family and friends in NC. Very nice. Yeah, I lived in Durham and then Raleigh for 4 years. I think 4 years. I don't like projectors. I hate projectors, actually. Projectors irritate me for a similar reason because their color fidelity is bad. It is all off. The blacks are gray. All the like the saturation is it's not good. I had a projector in LA when I lived there. We didn't have a TV, and I hated it. I really hated it. I put up with it because it was all we had, but I did not like it at all. Okay. Oh, what's gonna happen? It's a Samsung. We'll see if it goes through. You never know with these Facebook Marketplace transactions. Oh yeah, I remember watching TV on my iPod. Uh-oh. Ooh. This is good design. Yeah, I like this. This is sick. What? Oh god, okay. Ow! Oh my god. Ah! No ranged attacks in this game either. I'm in danger. This is good design. See how her mouth is like reflecting that like halo thing she's got going on? That's good. Sacred and profane, baby. Ouchie! Too far away. Oh my god. No, 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 no! It's okay. One last thing before I have to run. It was a haunted house over the weekend. Can't stand when people intentionally refuse to engage with it by harassing that. Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's silly. I will confess that often when I go through haunted houses, I don't really react because I'm looking at all the details. But I try, you know. I try to give them some encouragement. It's gotta be an exhausting job. Man, I wish they had a health bar too. These monsters. I guess it just, oh my god. I guess it just adds to the vibe. Ouch! Fuck you! Hell yeah. Shit! Ow! Ugh! Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on. Oh my god. Fuck. God. Should have arranged my items a little better, I guess. Ah! Come on. Damn it. God. It's so hard because like this stamina system is like it's good, it's realistic, I guess, but like it makes it so hard to dodge and yet still keep enough stamina to then attack at the same time. It's really quite frustrating. Ugh. So you have to constantly keep far away and selectively dodge. God damn it! God! God. I gotta get the timing right. Sucks. Ah! Oh my god! Ah! Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Ah! Damn. Okay. Okay. Man. What a flashbang that was. Okay. Let's do it again! There we go, that was better. Ugh. Okay. We're there so far. God damn it. Oh my god! Ugh. Ah! Ah! I hate it. Wow, I hate it. Okay. Whew, okay, we got this. It's alright. Nice. Woohoo! Okay, it's fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. We're all fine. Ah, fuck you. God damn it. This is new. Oh, I don't like this. Nope. No thanks. Ah! Ah! Wow, I did dodge it. Ouch. Oh my god. Ah! Shit. Come on. Come on. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Stay far away. Oh my god! Fuck. Shit. God damn it. Oh shit, I think my camera went. Oh no! Ah! I can't turn it back on! Oh my god. Okay. Nice. Shit. God. Stop. Stop it. Owie. Fuck me. I think I'm out of like sanity things. Greatly restores current max sanity. Can also be used as an offering. Kuzuti. Okay. Okay, I've still got a little bit of stuff. Shit. God. Oh my god, how did I get away from that? Oh, look at my sanity go. It seems like she's doing more damage now. I wonder if that means we're approaching the end of this. Gosh, I hope so. This is so unpleasant. Oh, how did I miss? Shit. Fuck. Okay. Don't panic. Don't panic. Don't panic. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Uh-oh. Shit. Shit. Oh my god. Ah! Ah! No! Oh my god! Jesus. I'm in trouble. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Woohoo. Oh my god, dude. Ah! Oh my god. I'm out of everything. I'm just gonna take a second to regroup and look at the chat a little bit. I am getting better. Yes, yeah, I'm improving. It's all right. Whew. It's all right. Okay. Strength, purpose, peace. Yes. Okay. Stab attack, not the swing attack. I want to get like as much, you know, as much impact as possible. Okay. Yeah, Shintoism is the way in Japan. If you've been here for a few streams, you know how I feel about Shintoism. It's fucking dope as fuck. I wish we had an animistic, you know, hegemonic metaphysical belief system like Shintoism in the US instead of Christianity. Alas. Okay. Oh god. Is that it for me? Unbelievable. What am I supposed to do? Oh my god. Okay. How much stuff do I have now? When did it save at all? Did it save any of that? Or do I just have to start from the beginning? Looks like I have to start from the beginning. That's great. Awesome. Okay. Love that. It's just a variety of sort of microface. Yeah, that's how animistic religions tend to go. Because doctrine is not the focus. So yeah, generally what tends to happen in animistic religious systems is that like it becomes hyper localized, you know? And the metaphysical beliefs of any particular region is kind of specialized to that region, which I think is like ideal, you know? That's how it should be. Okay. This time we'll try and stab more. Stab, 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 stab. Fuck you. Stab. Oh, I can't. Oh, no. Ah! Oh my god. Sorry, interesting conversations happening. Like a guy who's been a Shinto priest for 60 years can go to a new village and not only not know how religion is practiced there entirely, but he would also not even expect to know. That's fucking, I mean, that's built-in religious humility. That's built-in spiritual humility. You know what I mean? That, like, yes, that's how things should be. Okay. Woo! Fuck you. Ah! 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 Fuck. Ooh. Ah! Okay, that actually did work a lot better. Point taken. Stab, don't swing. Shit, where'd she go? Oh my god, enough! Step. Yeah! Ah! Try to interrupt the bell attack? Okay. Well, maybe next time. It didn't even occur to me to try and interrupt it. You're so smart. I should have attacked her again. Shit! Fuck! Oh my god, it worked. Woo! Oh, that was sick! God, I'm good. No, 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 that's not what I meant. Ah! Ah! Come on, come on, come on. Fuck. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Yes! Whoa. This is sick! Ooh. That was dope.
安心していい。
Hot fox boyfriend, yeah. It's definitely not a problem for me.
属性に生きる以上
Swiper.
汚れがつくことは仕方がない。払えばいいだけのことだ。行こう。この先は神聖な領域だ。私も君も汚れは持ち込めない。ここで汚れを落とす。
Yeah, the sound design on that fight is really, really stellar. So many uncomfortable songs, yeah. Yeah, what I think the game so far lacks a little bit in monster design, although that one was great. That was great design. It makes up for in sound. So far. I love his nail polish. Cute. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. Yes, I absolutely have a crush on Fox Spirit here. Yes, absolutely. Just look at him. That was interesting. That was super interesting. The way this is illustrating insanity, you know, this sort of like, oh, this sort of like constitutional distrust in reality. Really cool. Is it water or is it lava? Oh my god. Wash thoroughly before eating. Very interesting. Yeah, who do we trust? Foxman or doll? I don't know. Oh yeah! We're here! She's acting weird. Mm.
目指すは俺の家だ。裏道から山を越え県道に出よう。俺が先頭を行く。相棒はしんがり棒。
分かった。私はシュウ君の後ろにいるね。真ん中なら安心だし。しんがりは引き受けた。
Oh my god. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Oh, yikes. We're a little bit bugged here. There we go. Maybe. Oh, God. Uh-oh. Come on. Come on. Get the fuck up. Yikes. Not good. Tear it up. Yeah, we cutting a rug. Just taking a quick moment to find the spot, you know? I must have autosaved. Let's... Maybe this is just a good time to call it a night. Let's see if it fixes itself if we go back. And then I think it will call it a night. 8:30. I'm hungry. They're eating her. And then they're going to eat me. Oh my god. There we go. Okay, we're fine. We're alright. I have no weapons. Great. And my friends are gone. Awesome. Okay, let's pick up next time. I'll be back Thursday. And we shall continue. We made progress. It was a fruitful stream. Yeah. I don't have anything more to say. I'll see y'all Thursday. Great, it's your bedtime. Good night, spooky teeths. Good night, everybody. Kinda cunty. Yes. Exit game. Good night. Oh, look, the menu changed. That's interesting. Okay, bye.